Hello, friends. We are really sorry about that technical issue, and we are back to continue the topic. I'm just waiting for my friend to come on.
Ah,
I'm so sorry about this. Yeah.
no worries.
So, my friends, I apologize for this. I think it's my fault. My phone, the battery went off, and in trying to connect, we're finding it difficult to go live again. So, my apologies, June. We're talking about excellence and
Yeah.
how to achieve this. So you've
Mm-hmm.
talked about the first step is to desire to be excellent.
Mm.
Desire the trait of excellence in your life. That coming from within will drive you to be excellent in all that you do. And
Mm.
then the second point you mentioned is that we need to relate with the best
Mm.
in that field that we want to be excellent in, or
Mm.
the best in anything. So when we relate with people, we actually emulate them. We end up being like them. So
Yeah.
connect with people who are the best in their field, learn from them, and that's how we can achieve excellence. Okay,
Yeah.
so which other way, June, can we achieve excellence?
I think another thing which is also really part of the attitude is that believe that you yourself can achieve great things. Believe in
Mm,
yourself that this which I am doing will yield the best results. Believe that this which I'm putting my energy, my focus, my skills, knowledge will yield the expected results, if not more than what is expected. Because if you don't first and foremost believe in yourself,
mm,
it will be hard to convince others to believe you. Very few
exactly.
people, very few people get people who will encourage them. Oh, I never believed in myself. But if, as they're encouraging you, you keep on showing that negative attitude, or I can, good things will never come from me. I am not educated. La la la. You start giving excuses. You start quenching, their that the best which they are seeing in you. So you
Yes.
first and foremost have to believe.
Mm,
If you do not
mm,
know, ask. So when you are given a task, look at it, believe first and foremost the person who gave you. It means they believed that you can achieve it. So
yes.
have that, at least if you didn't have anywhere you believe, then remember that if somebody has appointed me for a leadership role, a managerial role, it means they or he or she believes that I can do that. So
Mm,
embrace that, and also you yourself believe that I am able to do this, not
yes.
because you know it all, but because there is potential of you in the inside of you to do that if you put in the right effort. Like we have said earlier, it's a sincere effort. When you give
Yeah.
the sincere effort, the knowledge that is required, you go and acquire it.
Mm,
Need to, as we are saying, relate to the best people, desire to. So believe that you can do that. If you
mm,
don't have that drive from the inside of you and the faith that I can achieve this, you will start to fail even before you start doing anything. Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Mm.
So self-belief is very important.
Mm.
Okay. Any other way we can achieve
Mm.
excellence?
Yeah. I was thinking also, set yourself, smart goals, simple, measurable, achievable, realistic, time bound.
Realistic.
Yeah.
Mm,
And those goals, you review them periodically, especially if you have a very, very big task, and it can scare you. It can scare you, and you think, oh my goodness, will I be able to achieve this? But sit down and break it into simple goals. Maybe
mm,
it's something that you need to accomplish in 1 year, or in 1 month, or in one
mm,
week.
mm,
Whatever period of time you have there, set little goals on how to get there, little steps. What should I do first? And then this, because if you just look at something generally, you don't even know where to start it. And that in itself will start, bringing that attitude of just doing it anyhow without even having that desire to do it well. But when you see a task is big, well, even if you have got 3 days to achieve it, break it down. All of these 3 days, what will I do the first day? What are the things I'll do the first day, the second day, and the third day? Do I need to call somebody to help me? When should I do that? So you need to draw like mini goals with regards to that thing which you want to do, because first and foremost it will help you to know where are you, like where is it that you might have missed, or where is it that you need to change the strategy, or what is it that you'll be able to pick up even small faults as you are going on. But if you just leave it like this, you will be sitting there and looking at this big this big task like a
Goal.
big elephant. You don't know where to start it. Set
Yeah.
yourself small goals and review them periodically. It doesn't matter, even if you have said today at 6 p.m. I am going to meet somebody. You have to reorganize your time, your calendar, your activities which you're doing to be able to meet to be able to meet that. You're not going to say you're meeting somebody at 6 p.m. and then 5:45 you have invited somebody to come at your place. So if you have those are the little kind of things you need to go. And this brings that aspect of, if you want to achieve excellence, you need to be a person of detail. That is where those simple smart goals
Yes.
come in. You need to
Yeah.
be a person of detail, breaking down something into small items, so that you will be able to move smoothly, and you will be surprised by yourself. Something which you had thought was really massive, all of a sudden you've been able to achieve it
Achieve it.
smoothly.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. You brought in that aspect of detail. It's
Mm,
okay. It's okay. To
mm,
excellence, especially. Yeah. Because if you are not a person of detail, there are many important things you may miss out on. And
mhm,
that makes any task you do or anything you do to be substandard, not
mm,
to reach that mark of excellence. So detail is key.
yeah.
And also, yeah, yeah. And
Mm,
also, you know what? I think detail is also got to do with understanding, how can I call it? Mm, for example, like knowing the subject more.
mhm,
I'm talking about like being hungry for information and, you know, widening your knowledge about that specific area you want to be, to be excellent in. For example, if you are a business person and you want to achieve excellence in your business, of course, you have to find out in your area, is there a network of business people that I can
mm,
join, a network group? Are there conferences coming up that can help me, give me more information in this area? That is also part of looking for details, expanding your knowledge base on that subject in
mm.
order for you to achieve excellence. Yeah, thank you, June.
Yeah.
Another way we can achieve excellence
Mm-hmm.
that you have for
Is
us.
I had put that as be focused. Be
Mm.
focused, on what you
Oh
are good
yeah,
at.
oh yeah.
you know I am laughing this because because I have fallen victim of this in the past. Throwing efforts everywhere will not get you anywhere.
Yeah,
You are
yeah.
touching this, you're touching this, you're touching this, you're touching this. Before you realize, you have not achieved anything in everything that you have touched. Focus
Let's
your
use
efforts.
let's
eh?
let's use a very good example on that. I'm just trying to think which one. A good example to show how focus is important.
In a little things, like
Like,
doing organizing a party.
okay, okay.
At my place of work, we normally have like twice a year we host parties where we bring in relatives of the people we support, and you know,
Yeah.
it's to bring out the bigger family of the
Yes.
organization.
Yeah.
So there are some people who are very good at cooking, but you see, even cooking, not cooking everything. There is one particular lady, talk of jollof rice, she will prepare it very well. Don't ask her to make chapatis or I don't know mandazi. Little things like that. So if you say now, oh, you be in charge of the entire kitchen, you have set that person to fail. And
Yeah.
you who is accepting that task, you have set yourself to fail, because you want to throw your energy in cooking chapati, which you don't know. You want to make mandazis, they will come like little rocks. You know, focus on what you are doing. Though that's a very simple example. But when it comes also to office, you are in the office, you are a head of a department. Probably your specialty is on finance, but you see, you are leading an entire department which deals with also, like, I don't know, advocacy or reaching out to people, you know, bringing in new customers if it's a business. As even though you are the director of the company or the head of that department, probably marketing is not your area.
Mm.
Embracing that role, you are setting yourself for a fail, and you will
Mm.
not be able to achieve excellence, because you might spend a lot of time trying to figure out how to do things while you have somebody next to you who is good at that.
Who is good at, yeah.
Assign them to do that. Focus on your finance. While we are not saying that you should learn new things, you should learn new things, but in the
Yeah.
meantime, when you are still not competent, focus on that which you are competent, and
Mm.
allow others to to be the best in what they are good at.
Mm.
Because when you thrive on that which you are best at, you get even fulfillment. When you start doing the
Mm.
things which you are not competent in, you know, you don't have the capacity, the energy, the knowledge, the time, you will
Mm.
start frustrating yourself. And once you
Mm.
start getting frustrated, excellence has been defeated. So
Exactly.
focus on what you are good at. Don't throw your energy in each and everything. You know, they say, jack of all trades, but master of none. Please choose to master that which you are good at, and
Yeah.
allow others to flourish in what they are good at. And then
Mhm.
collectively, each one will bring their best in the area which they are good at. When you join that
Mhm.
together, then
Mm.
it becomes an excellent joint effort. You know, but don't force yourself. Throw your energy, you will be so frustrated, you will be very miserable, you will not even want to do that task anymore. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. It
Mm,
made me think of professions that,
yeah.
for example, medicine, people start off doing the general medicine. By the time
Mm,
they finish the 5 years, they have specialized, maybe with children, with women, with
mm,
maybe surgery, a specific area. So that could be the wisdom behind it, in that once you specialize in one thing, you actually get good at it instead of
yeah.
the general thing. So that is key. Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, and this brings me to the other point of that: be willing to admit that you don't know. You know, excellence, as we are saying, it's an
Yes,
attitude. But you
yes.
see, if we are telling us to focus on the things we are good at, it means there are some areas we are struggling. Probably we are
Mm.
not completely, kind of ignorant completely
Mm-mm.
about it. It's only that we do not have the capacity to bring the excellent aspect of that particular area. It
Yeah.
is okay not to know. And
Okay.
many people find that very, very painful to admit, especially
Yes,
if you are a
it is.
manager. If you are a
Mm.
manager, people expect, you are a manager. You should know finance. You should know, I don't know, marketing. You should know. Yeah, you are a manager. You are there to coordinate those things. You are not
Yes.
there to kind of be the doer of each and everything. Allow
Mm.
the heads of departments bring in their skills, their expertise, and the knowledge. And even if you let them know that you need help in this.
Mm.
I am I when I where I work, there are some things which I know I am not good. And there are some
Mm,
people who might even be my, my juniors at work, like maybe I am their leader, but I appreciate that they are good at this particular aspect. Then assign them while you are taking time to learn, how
mm,
it should be done. It should be done well. Don't feel inferior because you are a manager, or you are a leader, or you are the head of the family, or you
mm,
are, couples. You say, like, I'm the husband, I am the head, I should know each and everything. No, admit that there are some things your wife or your children
mm,
will know. Come with this issue of technology. Do you know kids of 4 years can use the functions of your remote control, or even of your mobile phone, more than you who can do that? So
mm,
don't waste time trying to figure out how to use some of the apps on your phone. If your child knows them, call them and ask them to help you in that. It doesn't mean that you have ceased to be the father. It doesn't mean that you have ceased to be the manager or the leader. It's only that you are appreciating the gift that is in somebody else, but you are also acknowledging that I also need to learn in some areas, because it
mm,
is okay not to know everything, and we
mm,
really need to embrace that and know that we cannot know each and everything. Maybe there are some people out there who know each and everything. God bless them, but many of us, we are still working on that area. But first and foremost, acknowledge, and that's where you bring in the expertise of others, those who are good at, relate with them well, know
mm,
where they fit in, fit them, place them there. You know where you're placing
mm.
and function
Exactly.
into that role. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think this is a very good point for church leaders.
Mm,
Should I say, especially African churches?
mm,
The reason why there's a lack of excellence is because of one leader trying to control every department, or one leader not realizing the gifts in the whole, in the group, and
mm,
utilize those people
mm,
that would have those people with those gifts. So
mm,
I think this area of admitting that actually someone else can do this better. Let me delegate this to that person. Let them be in charge of that. I can't do that. Someone else can handle finances. I can't do that. It's okay with our leaders. And I'm saddened that, we come from a background of Africa where we are raised not to ask questions. You don't ask
mm,
an elder question. You don't, it's a culture of not asking questions.
mm,
But if
mm.
you want to achieve excellence, we've learned that questions are key. How is
Yeah,
this? How can I do this? Without asking, we can't learn.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And also assuming that an elder person is always right is also another thing that can be misleading. Someone can be younger in the congregation and they can do something better than an adult, and we
Mm.
overlook them just because of the culture thing. I'm older, so the other person who is younger has nothing to
Mm.
contribute. So
Yeah.
I'm just trying to build up these small things that limit Africa from
Mm,
excellence. And
mm.
I think we need to highlight them very well, and so that people can work on them. We can all
Yeah,
work on them. Yeah,
yeah,
so we
yeah.
need a culture of asking questions,
Mm,
because without asking, you make mistakes. I've had this problem as well at work,
mm.
whereby, you assume, you just go about with it, and then you produce something and it's totally wrong. And then you realize, actually, a simple question would have saved me this embarrassment,
Yeah,
you know? So asking question is key, June. It is.
yeah.
So
It
thank
it
you for
is.
that.
And also, I think, as you are saying, especially us who come from the background where you always assume the one who is older than you in terms of age knows it all, or the one who is holding a bigger position
Yeah.
should know everything and therefore is expected to do everything. I have
Mm,
suffered that kind of thing, and it's really, really not very good, especially even when you are working as a team. You can have a
mm,
team leader. When you have a team leader, the team leader is not the one to be doing each and everything. So what
no.
what what brought you into the team anyway? if you're just allowing the team leader should be the one to do each and everything. Because also sometimes us as followers, we have that in our mindset that the team leader should know each and everything. They should know accounts, they should know all the community projects, they should know all the health and safety things, they should
No.
so what brings you in a team? If you are there and you have a
Yes.
department, you
Yes.
head that department, and the
Mm.
feedback, the team leader is there to coordinate things. So even
Mm.
at times, I think us who have been brought up in that kind of culture, even when we find ourselves in leadership positions and we are not the top leader, we tend to just relax there. You just occupy an office and you don't do anything with it because you've been
Mm.
taught that it is the team leader or whoever it is the leader should do each and
Yes.
everything. So we
Yes.
ourselves have to overcome that mindset and
Yes.
know that if I am been given, I am the head of the, like in churches, I'm the head of the children's department. The senior pastor should not be the one providing you with the teaching lessons for next week. He has got another congregation to preach. You who is the children's department, you need to be responsible for your own department. If you are the one dealing with health and safety, deal with health and safety. If you're the one in charge with the parking, do your parking. The pastor should not come out of the church and start instructing cars where to, those little things. But
But
it's because
in that
we have
case,
that kind of mindset that the leader should do, and the leader thinks, yes, I should be doing, so he wants
yeah.
to do, and you find yourself
Uh-huh.
throwing energy everywhere and you're not
Everywhere.
achieving anything. And you
Mm.
have 200 people, all of you who are expecting you to do everything. So
And they're just
we need to break
mm.
that culture. When you join
Yeah.
a team, find your place. Where do you
Yes.
fit in? What
Mm.
value can you add into that group or department, rather than waiting for somebody else to do? Of course, you might meet challenges. There are some places you might try to bring out your skills and they say, look at this one. Now you want to overthrow the general
Exactly.
overseer.
Yes.
I always tell, I attended a training, and somebody asked that question, and it was actually a pastor who was teaching us that. And he said, my friend, if you go somewhere, you know that you are able to do something, you are not given that opportunity and you're frustrated, don't be ashamed to leave. Yeah, he said, don't be ashamed to leave, because you
Walk
will end
out.
up really being frustrated, and you will
Yeah.
you will
You'll
you
not
will
be
start
excellent in everything.
resenting, yeah, you'll
Mm.
start resenting people and all those kind of things. So
Yes.
when you get into any group, find out what is it that you can add value. If you think you're just a recipient in that group, whether by your own attitude or somebody thinks that you don't have anything to do, probably you need to think twice if you really need to be there or not.
Yes. Yes. That is
Yeah,
okay. Thank you
yeah,
for that.
yeah.
Okay. So, any conclusion? I mean, we've gone out of our time. Anyway, we had
Yeah,
issues at the beginning.
yeah. What I would say to us is that allow flexibility, be willing to change. Don't have this attitude, this is how we have always done it. We sometimes we have this kind of mentality. This is Since this organization started, this is how we have done things. You will never get to excellence because the world is changing.
Exactly.
Values, things are changing. Your values might remain there. you know your values, your personal values will not change, but strategies on how things are done will change. Approach to how things are done will change. Topics, even
Mm.
the burning issues in a community, in a group at a particular time will change with time. Allow
Mm.
flexibility. If you are carrying
Mm.
1942 principles and goals of 1942 when the organization was started, and you're still saying that we still want to meet that goal, it has already been met. So we can as well move,
Get
you
another
know,
goal.
get
Mm.
set yourself another goal, not the other one of I don't, those kind of things. Allow flexibility. Always
Yes.
scout out for new for new things to equip yourself with. If it's knowledge, what are the burning issues within, within the community? If in the past it
Feel.
was children, yeah, it was cholera. In some places, cholera is no longer an issue. Probably mental health is an issue now. Maybe children obesity is an issue. Focus on those things. Don't kind of say, we are an organization set for cholera. Cholera has been tackled. People now know how to boil water. They will not drink dirty water. We have wells. We have the. So you cannot be talking of focusing energy on cholera. What are the issues which are facing our young children today? We are seeing the rate of suicide among young children going up. So
Yeah.
probably that is telling us these are the things we need to be focused on. So allow flexibility. You might still be the organization with a bigger vision of equipping, bettering the lives of people, but the strategy, the focus might change with time. Let us not just hold things which, the good practices of old, yes, we can carry them along, but they need to be applied in the context of the environment which we are living at. And I think we will avoid these generational clashes which we are having. People of old may say, this is how my grandfather did. This is how my father did. Dad, this is not working at this moment. You can't say, yeah, so let us allow flexibility. Yeah. And I would,
Exactly.
I would just say, let us use challenges and past failures as platforms for lesson for drawing lessons.
Yeah.
If, as we had said earlier, excellence, we will never get it. It's something that we continue to work on every day. There is room for improvement. So if yesterday you did your best and you only achieved 25%, don't beat yourself up. Take time, look, where is it I needed to improve? Use those challenges as lessons to set your new goals, because this journey of excellence is a lifetime journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you said, it's a lifetime journey. So we shouldn't give up. Some people fail once, they give up. I can't do it. I can never be good. I can. You keep
Yeah.
trying. You don't know the best people. You don't know their story. How many times
Yeah.
they fail. You don't know their scars.
Mm.
So let's
Yeah.
learn from history. Let's learn from people. Let's, as you've mentioned, that we should, in striving to get excellence, we should allow flexibility. So that flexibility is about growth.
Mm.
You can't be in one place all the time, looking at the same thing all the time. Allow yourself to grow, to look at different angles. That is part of excellence. So it's been an interesting topic, June. So we'll have you back because I like the way you draw real life issues into topics like this.
Mm.
So thank you for joining us. Thank you for your time. And for
Yeah.
our friends, thank you for making time to be with us. We wish you a happy Easter weekend. June, please give your Easter greetings before we go off.
Thank you. Well, happy Easter to everyone who celebrates it, and those who don't celebrate it, enjoy, have a lovely time out,
Yeah.
relax, refresh, recoup. But for those who celebrate it, take time to reflect what Easter means to you and live out what it has achieved to you. So happy
Wow.
Easter. Mm.
Happy Easter to you. Have a lovely weekend.
Oh,
Bye.
thank you. Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.